Microsoft will be dropping support for Windows 10 on October 14th, 2025. What does that mean? It means that this beautiful lifestyles will be going away. App developers will slowly start adopting the new Windows 11 language and opting for a horrible icon similar to what Android and Apple offer, and they just keep on mimicking them instead of renovating the wheel like they did with Windows 8. So let's start. What do we get? Why I love lifestyles is that just on one glance, you get to see so much information. So in my case, I have weather, I have news, and I have religion over here for prayer times, and I have some hobbies, auto and gaming, and these are all lifestyles from Flipboard. Then something that I watch, sometimes Spotify or listen podcasts. Netflix and Spotify both they form part of content consumption, followed by again some news based in where I stay in Canada, blog to Daily Hype, and these all tiles just show me what's latest in the news. I don't need to open an app, do 10 clicks to find out what's happening with the weather or what's happening around me, followed by some money tips by Microsoft, and most probably Microsoft will be ripping off the tiles. Uh, Coming back again to news, Flipboard has some other topics that I have pinned over here, followed by the last, the news app. As you can see already, apps have started breaking the lifestyles. You can no longer see the information. Like over here, you can see on a glance. You don't need to open an app, drag, and see what's happening next day. You can clearly see what's happening the next 5 days. And over here is the news updates right from Flipboard. Over here, the prayer times. You don't need to open an app and drag down, open settings, update the app. Everything is right over here. And that's one of the things that really devastate me. If you come down and see what other apps currently support lifestyles, it's hardly few. Microsoft's news is already breaking up. Deezer, Amazon, they dropped support. Alexa, Microsoft, Amazon apps, everything's dropping support. The new Outlook doesn't support a lifestyle, as well as OneNote. The only app that does support is still Mail, the old one, but for some reason they have already made a transition. They force you to upgrade to the new one, which is pretty crap. Uh, and the other apps that I have, games, religion, paint, nothing seems to work. Xbox, no lifestyle for PDFs, no lifestyle for apps like Trello, Zoom, Discord. We are just moving to a very boring future with Windows 11 widgets, primarily by Microsoft. Horrible. I think those are all spam widgets. They did drop support for Windows Central quite a while back. I really hope that at least this platform would have kept running their lifestyles. But as you see, all about Windows Phone, MS Power users all have dropped their lifestyle support long time back. Amazon dropped long time back, but I don't care about Amazon. Google never had one to start with. These are other apps that on and off I use for video editing. These are the cloud apps that I use to sync my local data with the cloud. These are some tools, and I don't expect them to have any lifestyles. But Nvidia could have had like last game played, or temperature, or RPM of the fan, but nothing. Then we have some editing apps. They could have easily shown some last edits. It doesn't work. The biggest letdown is Samsung. Usually they are on top notch in terms of with Apple, Android, Windows, but none of their apps have lifestyle supports. We come down to Dell. Again, I don't have any expectations with them. Mobile phone. These are some basic exe files. Troubleshoot your phone, update, copy files. This is Microsoft. So next we move on to back to Microsoft. That translator could have got a nice updating lifestyle for the recent conversations. Connect, which recent places you mirrored your device to or connected to. Coming down to space, these are standard apps. To do, major disappointment. To do list, Evernote. They could have easily had their pins, like the Microsoft To Do has, but failed miserably. to jump on the bandwagon, and they also have maybe, yeah, they do have apps for Apple and Android, but it's a shame they missed out. So for personalization, again, don't expect a lot. We dictate utilities and sort. Again, we are coming to the end of the tunnel. To do does have a very nice list with Microsoft. Uh, the other apps, these are some finance apps. Microsoft's own apps are just stand down apps, nothing, followed by some Dell apps. And again, these are just like unsorted. So there you have it, guys. Like, I know most of you don't use Windows tablets. The only reason I love to use it because of their kickstand. And if you just use the always on display, you can just or just keep a display on, see a lot of information when you're going out, what time is prayer, what's happening, how's the weather, and you don't have to like sign in, log in, open each app one by one, and try to figure out what's going on. You can just see what's showing, what's new on Netflix, what's the next Spotify podcast, and it's just a shame, that you have to give into that. However, the good news is that you don't need to worry about the Windows 10 end date, because after 2025, you will have an option to basically either upgrade to Windows 11, which is a horrible OS, or basically stay with it and pay for the security patches. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And again, please search online what is best for you. And for me, I think till the app's supported, I'm going to stick with the lifetiles. They are pretty good. Uh, it has a kickstand, and there's no denying that they are just better than Android and Apple in terms of slapping on a bigger case, expensive case, increase the size. These are pretty modest, slim tablets, and you get the full OS power. You get the full WhatsApp, all the other apps, native in the Microsoft Store. If you like this content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on what content you want to see.